Hello, my name is Hannah. I'm glad you're here, and today I wanted to do linocut for the first time. I've been meaning to do it, I've been wanting to do it, but I've had a lot of trouble thinking of a design that I would want to print and to make into like a stamp essentially. But today I just decided I wanted to go for it because I've had the supplies for way too long, just sitting in a drawer, and I haven't done anything with it. So why not just do it? Let's just do it. Let's just do it, you know? Um, so linocut, if you don't know what it is, it's a relief printmaking type of art form. Some other ones are like ones with stone and ones with wood. There's wood burning and wood carving and such like that. But this one, you're carving into linoleum or into rubber, some kind of rubbery substance, and you're rubbing ink onto it, and then you press the inked part onto paper or fabric around the 19th to 20th century, I believe. Originally used for flooring, so that's pretty cool. And I think another draw for me is that it's something that feels traditional, like people historically have used a linocut for artwork. And I think it's super cool that I can do it in my bedroom in the 21st century and use almost the exact same tools, if not the exact same tools that they used back then. So let's get into it. Alright, so at this point in the video, I kind of already have an idea of what I want to make for the linocut. I played this game where basically you switch canvases online before with some of my friends, and one of the ones that we came up with was this one. I don't remember what the theme was. I'm assuming it was some kind of like to do with an animal or to do with a farm or to do with aliens. I don't know. But this is what my sketch ended up to be. And then I went with some tracing paper and I put it on Clip Studio Paint so that I could go and trace over it in the composition that I wanted and the way that I wanted. And then when I'm done with that, I move on to my block and I'm doing a graphite transfer, so I'm just scribbling over all of the pen work, and then I'll lay it down on the back, and then I'll go over it with pen again, and it'll transfer, and it'll be really sick and awesome and cool. I will say that one of the biggest struggles that I faced while doing this was forgetting that I had to flip the image. I had done it right the first time that I did it, but then I did it so many times thinking I was doing it wrong, so that I did it the quote-unquote right way, and then the print, I didn't realize that you had to flip it again, so it was actually going to be opposite from what you carved into the block. I just thought it was going to be different from what you printed, or just what you transferred onto the block. So I think that's my biggest takeaway from this. Overall, I just didn't realize that it was going to be like a mirrored effect. I probably should have realized that and should have done my research on it. But it's okay because now I'm carving into it, and this was very therapeutic. It was really fun. I'm definitely going to do this again. I had a really great time with this project overall. And then here's what the final linocut looks like. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks great. I also included a pile of all the scraps that I left behind. And now we're going through and putting some ink down. Okay, so I'm gonna start by, I guess like smoothing this out. Also, in the video that I was watching, they were using glass. Okay, I'm gonna need a larger sheet, I think, because this is gonna take all one sheet. Okay. They were using glass, but I didn't have any frames to take glass from, and I didn't want to buy any, so I am just deciding to use what I have. This is very like, I don't know what I'm doing is what I'm trying to say. But I guess I'll just roll it out and I am so freaking excited. Can you see that? Oh, no! You can't! Okay. Oh my god. This is what it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna tilt it up. Okay. Well, that's lame. You can... Here, I'll do it again. I'll do it again so you can understand why I was so excited about it. And this is my first time doing linocut prints. Yippee! Also, I wish I would have thought more about which spoon I used, because I used this one for cooking and now I can't, and that sucks. Dude, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay. And here is the big reveal of the first ever print that I've done by linocut. Okay. The lines were definitely a lot darker than I thought they were gonna be. Like the lines for the beam is darker and the planets have bled. Here I wanted to say that I did go and print it a couple more times, but it was just the process of me rolling ink. I started using a paper plate because I felt like it was going to work better, and then pressing the paper, rubbing the paper with a spoon, and then lifting it up. And I think this one was my favorite, so I showed the camera. Hello again. If you enjoyed watching me make this and do something I've never done, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me doing things, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, bye!